What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on the Fear of Being Average trading channel. And today I have a weekly breakdown on US30, and we're gonna get straight into the video. And to keep everything transparent, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I recorded this video already once, and then when I got done I realized I wasn't recording, so that's yeah, we're just not gonna talk about that. So let's just get right down into the video. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark up the previous day's Asian session, which is from Friday. So the reason why I mark up Friday's Asian range is because, as you know, the market closed at around 16:45, which is about the beginning of the Asian session. 16:45 is right here. It's like 15 minutes before the Asian session starts. So the Asian session didn't even start yet from this day. So we're gonna use the previous day's Asian range for it until we get the Asian session or Sunday. So until then, we have this area marked up down here. So we're going to be looking for possible retracements back to this high of the Asian session, more than likely. So we're also going to map out the previous day's low, which is all the way down here. We're going to map out the previous day's high, which is up here. Because we know if price is overall going to be premeditated to be bullish, we're more than likely going to trade above this previous day's high. And if we're overall premeditated to be bearish, we're more than likely going to trade to this low. So that's something we want to keep in mind. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my fib from this low, from this high to this low. And as you can see, price swiftly rejected the 70.50%. And we're overall moving in this overall downtrend short term. Higher high, higher high, higher low. Simple as that. We're moving in the short-term downtrend, so we're overall short-term bearish. So ideally, what are we going to be looking for? We're going to be looking for possible areas in which we could look for possible trades. So next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to mark up our big figure levels. So right here we have 36,500, which is right at this previous high. So that's the area we want to keep in mind. We also have this 36,200 area, which is all the way down here at this low that we came and rejected previously. And then right down here we have 36,150. And why are we using 150? Hold on, make this 150. That's not 150. What the fuck, boy? Right there. So we got 36, bro. Wow, I don't know what this is. 150. Right there. Got 36,150. And why do we have this? Is because we have this Asian session high here, which is going to be important because now when we come to this right here at this 4-hour, you can see what we have. We have the high of this 4-hour order block. So right there, we're going to mark up the 50% of that order block also, so we can refine it, because we know that it's not always going to have that reaction off the top of the order block, that we always have to anticipate that it could likely have a reaction to the 50% also. So that's something we're keeping in mind. So we have the high, this 4-hour order block at, bro, why does this keep changing? Go to 350. It's giving me OCD now. Whatever, I'm just going to keep it just like this. Stay, please. 36,150. All right, next thing we're going to do, we're also going to pull our fib from this low of the day to that high. So we're going to map out the range overall. And as you can see, when price traded down to 36,200, it also traded into this 62% of this overall range right here. So next thing we could be looking for is we're looking for price to potentially have another drop lower, so we can map out a trade off this 4-hour order block, which has a lot of confluences. We have this. We have 4-hour order block. We also have the Asian session high. We also have the 36,150. I'm gonna just say BF for, what is it, big figure number. Then we also have our fib long, 79%. But that's not the one we're going to keep in mind. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to this chart. We're going to go to the 4-hour. And as you can see, this is the 4-hour order block we're looking for a possible reaction off of. So what are we going to do? We're going to pull our fib from the low to the high. And as you can see, at this high of the order block right here at the top of this box is in confluence with the 70.50%. So if you also do it from down here, if I go to 4-hour on this, draw it from this low, this high. Go back to the 15-minute. You can see right here that 50% is right here in confluence with the 4-hour order block. So there's a lot of reason for me to believe why price is likely going to have a reaction in this area. So this 36,150 area is going to be a high probability area that I'm going to be keeping in mind. We're also going to mark up the short-term swing highs and swing lows because these are going to be short-term areas of liquidity in which price could likely want to target. So we're going to have that marked up. Have this marked up right here. And those are that. Now we're going to put the money sign because we know this is going to be where our liquidity lies, below the previous day's low, above the previous day's high, above this swing high, and below the swing low. So I'm going to take this fib off because we have it drawn on this chart for the 4-hour. So what are we expecting? As of right now, I'm anticipating price to have a potential, maybe a pullback when it comes, the market opens. Make sure this is perfect right there. We can anticipate a possible pullback because we are losing momentum. As you can see, possible pullback higher before trading lower, grabbing the liquidity from this low, trading into this Asian session high, the 4-hour order block, the 36,150 big figure level, and also the fib long, before potentially trading higher to potentially take out the liquidity here before trading lower, or even just going to make all-time highs. So overall, this is really what I'm expecting for US30 coming into Sunday. But now we're going to go look at the daily, and we're going to see what we're overall expecting going into the week. As of right now, you can see with this candle, we're slowly losing momentum, exhausted. So as of right now, I'm going to be anticipating a possible drop this week, possibly just a small retracement. And if you map out an area we are likely to retrace to, we're going to map out this order block that we have right here at this 50. What's going on, guys? So before you keep on watching the video, I just wanted to tell you guys about this opportunity that I have for you guys. So as of recently, I have been getting a lot of questions and comments and concerns about whether or not I do one-on-one mentorship. I personally do not do one-on-one mentorship, but I do have mentorship now, which I decided because you guys have been asking for it for a while now. So what will I be providing? I will be providing daily live stream access and mentorship every single day, where I will teach you everything that I know and I will guide you from zero to hero. And along with that, I will be giving you live trade analysis, and you will know all of my trades taken live, real time. So with that being said, the price of it right now is $100 a month, but the price is not going to be like that for long. After the first 100 people join, I will be having the price go up. So make sure you take advantage while you can. And now you can finish watching the video. Not this 15, at the 70.50% of that fib also. So there's more confirmations in this area at this 35,772 area, which we'll round up to 750. So this 35,750 area. Right there, I'll just do it right here. Just the area where I ideally going to want to watch out for. Let's go down a little bit smaller time frame, and you can see once we clear this liquidity below these lows that we have right here, we're likely to easily have a nice reaction to essentially see price go higher going out to the week. So that's something we can anticipate. So we could likely be bearish coming into the beginning of the week. But overall, keeping your mind on the daily, there's a high probability that once we get to this 35,750 area, we're likely to have a expansion. But this is really all I'm looking for right now. Short term, I'm waiting for price to come down to this 36,150 area or the 36,200 area before potentially having a push. And once we have this push later on in the week, we can then possibly map out possible reasons for why price would want to trade down to this, what was it, 35,700 area, 35,750, which is all the way down here. So that's something we can map out this week, something we can anticipate, because keep in mind we are trading at all-time highs. Not right now, but we are about maybe 200 pips away from all-time highs. Yeah, about 218 pips from all-time highs. So just keep that in mind, that likely when US30 trades near these all-time highs, there's a high probability that it will reach for those highs at some point this week. So that's really it for US30 as of right now. Keeping it nice and simple. This is all I'm really looking for short term. This is my Sunday analysis, and if you look at the 4-hour and the daily is more of my weekly analysis. I'm low-key expecting a bearish week to come back to this 35,750 area, and if that doesn't happen, it is what it is. Another thing we could look at, if we look to this left right here, we have this breaker block, which is at the bottom of this overall order block. So if we map out the 50% of this daily order block also, we can even expect a possible trading down to this overall burger block down here also. So that's something we want to keep in mind. Last thing I'm going to look at before I end this video is I'm going to look for possible fair value gaps and which price could likely target. But the only thing I see as of right now is the fair value gap that we have up here. If you don't know the fair value gap, I have a video on that strictly, so you can just watch that on your own time. It's a simple video. I'll go over it. We have this fair value gap up here, which will likely be targeted at some point. So let me just move that like that. So yeah, that's something we could possibly expect, because why are we going to use this fair value gap as a possible trade? Because we also know that we have this last up candle, which is a possible 15-minute order block. Not possible, a 15-minute order block where we can anticipate a possible reaction of some sort coming into this week. So that's something to keep our eyes on. I'm gonna mark it up to 50%, just like that. So that's something to keep our eyes on. This is just a simple analysis on what I personally expect for this week coming into US30. So hopefully we see this transpire. If it happens, that's good. But if you guys want to stay updated on a more of a day-to-day basis, make sure you tap in on my daily live streams I do every single morning from 8 a.m. EST to around 10 a.m. to 10:30 EST every day. So that's really it. I'm gonna end this video here. Short little video just with my brief explanation on what I want to see this week. So hopefully this video taught you something. Hopefully this video was informative. Hopefully I gave you a little bit of an insight on how I trade day to day. And then yeah, so hopefully everyone liked this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.